I'm 73 years old, and what I'm about to tell you may make you uncomfortable. But if it does good, because comfort is what wastes lives. Everything you've been told about growing old is a lie. And the scariest part? The people who were supposed to warn you, your parents, your teachers, society itself, either didn't know the truth or were too afraid to say it. I believed those same lies. For 50 years, I did everything right. The career, the house, the respect, the applause. And then, at 52, my heart stopped. Not metaphorically, literally. One moment I was sitting in a boardroom, talking about profits and projections. The next darkness. When I opened my eyes, I was in a hospital bed, tubes in my arms, machines beeping, and my wife crying in the corner. The doctors called me lucky. And lying there, staring at the ceiling, I realized something terrifying. I had never really lived. I had been surviving on autopilot, checking boxes, chasing titles, meeting expectations that weren't even mine. And one question began to haunt me. If I died today, what would I leave behind? A house someone else would sell? A bank account no one would remember? Achievements that would disappear within 5 years? That's when I understood the most dangerous lie you're probably telling yourself right now. I have time. I hear it everywhere. When I make more money, then I'll live. When I get promoted, then I'll relax. When the kids grow up, then I'll travel. When I retire, then I'll finally be happy. Let me save you decades of regret. That day never comes, because the finish line keeps moving. You reach one goal, and suddenly there's another. More money, more pressure, more stress. And one day, you're old, wondering where your life went. I spent 30 years climbing a ladder, only to realize at the top, it was leaning against the wrong wall. And time doesn't let you climb back down. Here's the truth no one tells you when you're young. Success is a terrible life goal. I achieved everything I chased, and none of it filled the emptiness. The satisfaction lasts 2 days, maybe. Then you're back where you started. Hungry for the next win. Running on a wheel that never stops. A close friend of mine died at 68. 70-hour work weeks. A multi-million-dollar business. No time for vacations. No time for family. At his funeral, his son said one sentence I'll never forget. My father was successful, but I barely knew him. Is that the legacy you want? Your biggest regrets won't be your failures. They'll be the chances you never took, the words you never said, the love you postponed. I don't lose sleep over bad business decisions. I lose sleep over the trip I never took, the relationship with my brother I let decay, the book I always wanted to write but never began, the nights I chose work over my children. Those regrets don't fade. They grow louder. You think you have unlimited time with the people you love. You don't. My father died suddenly when I was 45. We kept postponing that conversation, kept saying, we'll talk when things slow down. They never did. One heart attack, and he was gone. My greatest regret isn't what we argued about. It's all the Sundays I didn't call, all the dinners I skipped, all the moments I thought I could get back later. There is no later. After my heart attack, everything changed. I stepped back. I said no to what didn't matter, and yes to what did. And in the last 21 years, I've learned more about life than in the first 52. What matters is painfully simple. Time with people you love. Work that feels meaningful to you. Experiences, not possessions. Presence, not pressure. I know what you're thinking. Easy to say. I have bills. I'm not telling you to quit your job. I'm telling you not to trade your soul for it. So ask yourself honestly, if you died tomorrow, would you be satisfied with the life you've lived so far? Not impressed. Not admired. Satisfied. If the answer is no, what are you waiting for? Every morning I wake up knowing I'm on borrowed time. So are you. You just don't realize it yet. I look at my grandchildren, and I see the same stress, the same chase, the same mistakes I made. And they don't listen. Not because they're bad, but because you can't see the storm while you're inside it. That's why I'm saying this now. Because maybe someone listening will choose differently. Every day, you're closer to the end. So are your parents, your friends, your partner. One day someone won't be there anymore. So what will you do? Keep postponing the call? The trip? The dream? Or will you start living like your time actually matters? If I could speak to my 30-year-old self, I'd say this. Stop trying to impress people who don't care. Stop destroying your health for approval. Stop delaying joy. Call your parents. Take the trip. Do the scary thing. Say no more often. Say, I love you, without wait.